Boop, 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 boop. Yep, here's the chairs. A good old vending machine. A handy source of breakfast. Or an in-shift reward. Of course, it's been broken ever since I started here. But hey, it's important to have constants in life. Still, I wouldn't say no to a choco dog right now. Every morning they gleam through the glass, laughing at me. Just like they've been doing ever since I was even born. And still will be long after I'm gone. They'll outlive us all. Thousands of years from now, alien beings will dig up this vending machine. What was this machine's purpose? What primitive civilization created it? That's what they'll ask themselves. Perhaps with their advanced technology, they'll be able to actually get the tasty treats. You've got a long way to go, vending machine. There is no way that monologue should have lasted that long. Morning, kiddo. So you're back, huh? Morning, Ingrid. Yes, my injuries healed up nicely now. I heard about your accident, of course. Everyone's heard about it. Oh, wait, she's supposed to have a voice. Everyone wants to know what happened up there on the 5th floor. Yeah, me too. You want to hear my theory? Alright, go on. There might sound a bit complicated, but the evidence speaks for itself. I've thought of through several times and it makes sense. So what do you think? I only known you for a few weeks now, but it must have been something to do with you specifically. Really? What do you think? What do you mean? Well, we have a name for that kind of thing here in Porcupine. A sophisticated technical term that aims to define the social and the anthropological characteristics of the phenomenon. What? Right. The term is bad luck? Klutz. You know what, Ingrid? Bye. Yeah. Just kidding, kiddo. How's Mr. Arndez? The old duffer's still alive. Making himself cozy in his bed on your ward again. Okay, I'm really glad to hear that. You've only been here a short while. But because of that night, people know you now. You're the boy who lived. Very funny. But seriously, people might have questions for you. Just so you know, better be prepared. Anyway, my coffee's getting cold. And you need to swing your butt on over to your ward. On the 3rd floor, in case that dent in your noggin caused more damage than we thought. I know where my ward is. That's good. Hop to it then, before Dr. KrowCowSki rips your head off. You're right. I'll get going. So I'm going to the 3rd. Use the elevator. Walk. Let's use the elevator. Hopefully it doesn't break down on us. Maybe this wasn't a good idea, actually. Maybe I could have used the stairs. Alright. 3rd floor. Wait, let me get to the station first. I can get my assignments before I start going into people's rooms. There we are. Ah, Finley. Half an hour early. That's refreshing. That's what I like to see. I'm early? Really? Of course not. You're horrifically late. Again. Let me guess. The bus didn't come? Yes. I'm sorry. The bus is unreliable. It cannot be trusted. Find a way to get here on time before we decide we cannot trust you. Got it? Yes, got it. Sorry, Dr. KrowCowSki. If it's not too much trouble, we'll start your rounds in room 301. I'm a little penguin. I said penguin. I'm a little pigeon. So here's Miss Martin. Good morning. You're very late today. Tell me about it. Miss Martin is in a hurry to go home. That's a good sign. But you still need some rest. Okay, Miss Martin. Okay, Miss Martin came to us yesterday with pain in her upper abdomen. Jeez. She was also complaining of heartburn, nausea, and loss of appetite. Yes, but the real reason was a sharp pain in the heart. Oh no, that does not sound good, honey. I panicked and called the emergency doctor. I was in so much pain I could hardly move. That was exactly the right thing to do. Anyone have any ideas? Mia? Me? Well, come on, spit it out. Yes? Sir, the stomach ulcer? Is that a question or your answer? My answer. Bingo. The reason for the symptoms is a stomach ulcer. We still have to investigate the cause. So far, there's no indication of gastritis or anything along those lines. Okay, Miss Martin, we'll probably keep you here one more night. We'll check your readings out again later. Just try to relax. Finley, you take care of Miss Martin's medication later. Let's continue in room 303. Chop chop, look sharp. Alright, I'm running. I'm going before you. Look how sharp I am. I'm walking faster than you. I'm the sharpest. Wait, she's at 303, right? Oh, gotcha. Gotta be faster than that. Gotta move faster than that. You said 303, right? Go in there. Get in there. I gotta wait for them. I could have beat them. Is that a pig? Well, Larissa, how are you? How are we today? Quite okay, KrowCowSki. It's good to hear. Can you take a few deep breaths in and out for us? Like last night. That's right. Careful. Oh, jeez. Oh, that doesn't look healthy. Sorry, Dr. KrowCowSki. No problem. That was very, very good. How's it going? Do you want to tell us the other doctors why we're here? Yes, I can do that, Dr. K. Well, I was down at school with the others. We were at the back of the skate park. I can't skate that well. I just got the board for my birthday. But I definitely want to learn. My board is super cool. It has green wheels and the grip tape is all black and brand new. I've heard other skaters scratch their boards up on purpose to make it look cooler. I don't get that. My board has a big picture for Robot on the bottom. It's way too cool. I don't want to scratch that up. You're very good, but what were you all doing down at school? Well, I was like this. My buddy Christo stole some cigarettes from his stepdad. He said if you want to be a good skater, you gotta smoke too. It's all part of the deal, he said. I really didn't want to, but I didn't want to be chicken, you know? I was still out of breath from practicing. He lit the cigarette and took a drag. Super gross. I don't get why grown-ups seem to actually like those things. They usually don't love, well, I guess they just get addicted, right? Sadly. Anyway, I took a drag. And then all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. I coughed and coughed but couldn't get any air. Then I passed out. Luckily, my friends called an ambulance quickly. So yeah, that's it really. Thank you, Larissa. You explained it all very well. Well then, care to share your opinions, my valued colleagues? What do you think, Finley? Why you had to put me on the spot, Mia? They didn't... I know, Dr. KrowCowSki already told me. Don't give it away, Larissa. Oh, okay. Sorry, KrowCowSki. Why does Larissa keep changing the doc's name? Asthma. It could have been an asthma attack. Yes, asthma sounds logical. Indeed, logical and correct. What a stroke of luck. Without the help of my assistant, Larissa, you probably wouldn't have thought of it. What do you mean, help? She just told me all she told me was what was going on. Good. Larissa, keep doing your breathing exercises, but don't ever exert yourself. You got it, Dr. KrowCowSki. Okay, the last stop today is room P33. Oh, and Finley? You already know this patient. It's Mr. Willie Arndez. I assume the name rings a bell? Mr. Arndez. Yes. He's a permanent guest on our ward. Mr. Arndez is an old-timer. Even discounting his recent injuries, his head isn't in the best of shape anymore. So act accordingly. I'm ghosting him. But it won't let me enter. That's crazy. I gotta wait for these slow pokes. Gotta wait for these slow pokes. Let's go. Let's go. We don't have all day. You keep walking back and forth. What are you doing over here? You got nothing to do you? Where you going? There's no way that you're just walking in the hallway. Dr. KrowCowSki, you don't say nothing to that cat thingy? He ain't doing his job? Is that a weasel? Everything will be just fine, Mr. Arndez. This matter is a very important matter to me, and I will ensure it's resolved quickly. You could rest assured of that. Ah, Dr. KrowCowSki, nice to meet you. Good morning, Mr. Hedrick. To what do we owe the honor? Why, Mr. Arndez, of course. I heard he was on the mend. I'd have to say I'm very relieved. The poor gentleman has been through a lot. This incident has been a great concern to us over the past few days, as you know. I know that, yes. I've been sweating blood myself. The whole thing is rather unseemly from an insurance perspective. But I also very worried about our patient, of course. And let's not forget our junior doctor here. I hope you're back on your feet, ready to throw yourself back into the fray. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you, Mr. Hedrick. It's great to have you back. Truly, I admire your dedication. It goes without saying that I don't blame you for the accident. Nobody at St. Ursula does. St. Ursula's itself is responsible for this incident. As such, you'll be taking personal responsibility for the matter. I'll arrange for Mr. Arndez to receive the very best treatment available. That's why we secured him in a place with the best rehab clinic in the country. He'll be well looked at after there, around the clock. The rest will also help with his age-related dementia. Speaking of which, I'm glad I bumped into you this morning, Dr. KrowCowSki. Oh, really? Yes, indeed. Would you do me a favor and assess Mr. Arndez's condition later today? If you can discharge him with a clear conscience, let me know. Then I'll arrange the transport right away. Understood. I'll take a look and let you know. Thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well then, I won't keep you any longer. All of our time is precious. He's a weasel. He's trying to weasel his way into some insurance fraud. Oh, and if you need any extra hams on your team, I see what all I can do. A healthy infrastructure is essential. We don't want our staff overworking themselves and then calling in sick. Good luck. Here's to a successful day. Yes. Anyway, good morning, Mr. Arndez. You know, my daughter looks exactly like you. Yes, yes. Well, isn't she the lucky one? How are you feeling today? I just told you, didn't I? I'm afraid that must have been before I got here, Mr. Arndez. Well, what are you doing here, then? I'd like to find out how you're doing and take a look at your dressings. When's lunch today? Straight after this. Okay, then. Go ahead. Finley? Mr. Arndez suffers from dementia but is still relatively fit, as you can see. He's injured his leg as a result of a aforementioned incident. He also suffered a moderate concussion. My gosh, Mr. Arndez, are you okay? Finley would be so kind to change Mr. Arndez's dressing. It's important to keep the dressings fresh. We can take a look at the wound. You want me to change the dressings right now? You can ask Mr. Arndez if he wants to do it himself if you prefer. Can't be any worse at it than you. Wow. Crazy. So rude. Such a rude doctor. Good morning, Mr. Arndez. I'm very pleased to see you. Do I know you? Yes. Maybe? There was an accident. Do you remember? I want lasagna today. Behold the salad. I can't stand all those leaves. Mr. Arndez? Finley, what are you doing? Do you want me to bring you some tea and cake? All the stress has been hard on Mr. Arndez. Now let him rest and do your job. I just wanted to... Okay. Yeah, I don't think he remembers it. Alright, treatment. Your patient is in your hands. Press and hold the key shown on the screen to administer treatment. Make sure you press the buttons that are shown on the screen. Be as quick as possible and don't release any of the buttons as long as they are displayed. Got it. Seems easy. Oh, already pressed it wrong. Started off terrible. Why do you need a syringe to change his dressings? What are y'all doing to this man? Look at that. Dressings may be rather average, but I'm happy with the condition of the wound. I'll be back to you later to check the readings. But there's a chance we'll be able to discharge you very soon. That would be nice, Mr. KrowCowSki, Miss KrowCowSki. Doctor. No, I'm not a doctor, just an absent-minded old fool. Oh dear. Okay, we're done. Mia, Finley, come with me. I'll give you tasks for your today's shift. Okay. Mr. Arndez, Jim Crack, Jimmy Crick, and Bubbly Bubbler? I'm sorry? Sure you are. Well, time for me to get back to work. My jam won't make itself, and I can't be late tonight. Get well soon, Mr. Arndez. I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, he doesn't sound like he's doing too well. Oh boy. Be more... You said, be more confident. You're really cute. Oh, okay. I am confident. I'm a great doctor.